Well guys, we're at the scrapyard. We weren't planning on filming, but you know, we had a bunch of clouds come over and it's actually not too bad of a temperature. Oh,
big old bearing.
Is that like big enough for a excavator? No, it's not big enough for an excavator pivoting a thing, but we should keep an eye out for big stuff like that. I'm still looking out for stuff for the excavator though, like the excavator project.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted some big central moving.
Yeah, and that was more of like a radial load, not so much top down load. It's been a good like what, 4 months since we've been here?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been so damn hot.
The inside of the building, like all the pallets are moved around. It's a lot of new stuff now, so this might be better. Helps me from buying too much shit too. It's a lot of the same stuff. Let's hurry up and then kind of work our way to the head of the pile where the new stuff is, okay? Okay. Once the stuff gets down to here, it's all kind of munched up. Like those oil barrels. This is cool. You know, it's funny. Those actually be worth quite a bit at the antique shop. People just love those. I sold one for 45 bucks one time.
These are the full sizers too.
Yeah.
They're destroyed.
But people love the barrels with our artwork on them. I don't know, maybe they use them for planters or something. You know what this is? I just realized what that is. Is that the power wheel from an excavator for the tracks?
Oh, hey.
That might be. Ooh, hey.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey.
See what she does to me?
Oh, diamond plate. You know, I don't really think about diamond plate that much, but it is kind of tempting, you know.
You know, diamond plate's cool sometimes. Oh, what is all that?
Slag?
Wow.
Might be, yeah, it might be slag. That's weird. Oh, you know, there is actually a steel foundry around here, so maybe that is from that. Oh.
Big aluminum tanks?
Liquid oxygen. I'm joking. Oh, hey, look at that. Someone really crunched that one up. That's
hey,
quite a bit. It is. Wow, yeah. It is. I'm thinking if I'm going to build one though, I'll build from something else. I know it's not quite legal to drive something on the road that has like 6 or 8 tires. That's not registered, but I think in the case of an excavator, no one's going to really complain because it's not like I'm driving as transportation.
And it's a small town.
Yeah.
I should be able to get away with a little bit of that.
Well, I don't know. Small towns are weird.
Yeah, some of
Look
them.
at that furnace. That's a wood stove. It's kind of cool.
Oh, it is. Old one, too.
Yeah. Maybe 1950s maybe. Oh, these are all wood stoves.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird. Is that a big one over there? I guess people do not with wood stoves. You know, it's funny because normally it's difficult to get wood, but because I'm doing all this woodworking, I just have boxes and boxes of stuff.
Oh yeah, that's...
Oh wow, look at all this fire brick.
This one's loaded with fire brick.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
Are these salamanders?
Those are all like really good yet.
Yeah.
Do they come out? They're all like...
Yeah.
Cemented in or something.
And they're not name brand ones. Because I'm more interested in the ones that are like salamander or blacklead king or whatever.
That's got to be some sort of commercial size kind of.
I love that riveted one over there. That's cool.
Yeah.
See a boiler. Let's go down there and work our way around. We were really lucky with these clouds because it was burning up before.
It's kind of hot even right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
if the sun was out, we'd be baking.
You know, it's weird. This year we've had a few days that are really hot, and I've noticed like afterwards. Oh, let's look over here. I've noticed afterwards that it just smells like everything's been cooked outside. Like the plastics smell nasty and everything. I think we're having some pretty nasty extra warm days recently. No forks this side. I'll go back to a truck or something. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
This is synthetic poison ivy. Scooter. Coleman. Colonial? Like a vehicle side or something? I don't know. Well, this stuff's shit.
Yeah, just a lot of scrap. Well, it's all scrap.
Well, there's new stuff over here though. Oh. Oh.
Oh, the sewing machine?
Yeah. Because God knows I need another one.
I still got 2 of them at the house.
Yeah, it's busted up. Made in Japan.
Looks like a...
I actually like it. Oh. $6,000 volt power transformer. Do I need that?
God.
6,000 volts. Ah, ooh. You know, I might get it just to trade to someone. Like Griff. I could take it. Oh. Toolbox. Yeah.
It's in good shape.
Yeah. Aside from where it's not in good shape. I'll send a picture of that to my mother to see if she wants it.
She need a toolbox?
Toolbox? What toolbox? Oh, the one I found, right?
You're sending a picture of the sewing machine.
Yeah. Oh. You know what that is?
That is a pump.
Yep, hydraulic pump. If only I could get one of these things complete. That's so cool. Yeah, it's like for a Honda or something. I mean, they're just generic lights, but you know.
Lots of little bits and pieces here.
Yep.
Bearings.
Oh, this is some big stuff.
Gears.
You know what? I think they kind of churned this up because this looks like it's been stuck in the mud for a while.
I suppose they scrape off every once in a while.
Yeah. Kind of turn them over, let them cook. Is that a hydraulic motor? Weird. It might be a hydraulic motor. Looks like it's missing some parts though. Is that? Oh, that's the same machine they've had, just from the inside. Oh, look at this table. That's cool.
Oh, now here's your welding table.
I know, that's... I'll tell John about that.
That's a good table. That's definitely like a...
Oh! Oh! Huh.
Is that your hydraulic control mechanism?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty chowdered up. Okay, it's really, really chowdered up. Hey, come along. Is that a come along?
Big ass one.
Yeah, weird. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Oh well, we can just go on to something else.
I don't know how far that handle goes underneath.
It'd be fun to take that and just drive it around. Oh, more motors. That's a big one. Well, these are compressor pumps though. Smells pretty nasty. It smells like Freon or something. Hey, Bill. Oh, they cut through it. That's a shame. Scuba tank. Several of them. I guess they do have to cut through them legally.
What's that?
Scuba tanks.
Oh.
Because this would be cool.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, they slide right through them.
Surely this isn't being scrapped, is it?
Oh, that's a big
I know.
chain hoist.
Only 2 ton?
thingy.
10 foot. Weird. 3-phase. I don't have a 3-phase at home, so if I could find 2-phase or something like that, that'd be good. You think about that for your house?
Butterfly?
Yeah. Hey, now this is nice.
Ooh, old wash tub.
Yeah.
My mom would have liked that.
Looks like it's kind of beaten up in the bottom though. That's why I'm not getting it. The crap they drop off. Hey, a roller of some sort. Taking half the pile with me. What do you think about that? I think I'm gonna get that. You know what for?
Your overhead belt system?
Yep, flat belt. Might be a bit narrow, but it can work. Hey, table saw.
Check it out, an electric brush.
Weird. You want a table saw?
Oh wow.
I mean, it's just the base is bad. It's not. Oh no.
She's locked up.
Maybe that's one of the smart. No, it'd be down if it was one of those smart ones. Ones that trigger when your finger touches it. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, I wonder what's wrong with it. Why is it here? Because it doesn't look like it's all that bad.
It's not very good quality, so not much missing. Oh, look at that. Train rail. Little train rail from like a roller coaster type thing or a mine cart. Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Oh. Oh. $15,000 volts. Well, I think I should. Yeah, I think I should get it. 15,000 volts. Those bearings are bad, but those can be replaced.
What's that thing you're right over the top of? A light?
Oh!
Oh yeah.
It's like a doctor light.
It is, yeah, like a doctor's light, yeah.
That's pretty cool. See, you can just be standing on something and not even notice. Yeah, that thing doesn't have the label on it, so I'm not sure if it's single phase or what, but it's probably 3-phase. That's a weird, look at that, that's a small air conditioner.
Yeah.
And it's even smaller once it was crushed. It is hot.
There's another sewing machine, but that's like a way new one.
Yeah, it's plastic and broken.
There's another trolling motor.
Oh. Hey.
With some sort of big piece on it.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, and it goes to a foot pedal.
Oh wow.
That's kind of weird.
Foot pedal operated one. That other one that seems to work pretty good.
Yeah.
You got going. Got one from John.
You really want that?
Horseshoe.
Hey, what did you make? I put away yesterday, still here, pressure cooker.
Oh.
I've seen that pressure cooker.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be good for a vacuum chamber.
Yeah, it got a good seal inside.
Yeah. I already have one that I use for a vacuum chamber. I'm looking for a bigger one though. You want to be on the YouTube channel?
Do what?
You want to be on the YouTube channel?
YouTube?
Yeah, you want to be in the video?
No.
Okay.
Oh, heck. No, I don't want.
Okay. Don't worry, I won't put you in it.
I don't want to be.
That's fine. I wonder what that is.
Timer.
Yeah, he's very nice. We ran into him a while ago and talked for a long time. Ah, look at that gear reducer. Yeah, so that guy's like a really, he does a lot of engineering and stuff. And now he's retired, and so he's really cool. Here, do you want to hold that?
What are you after?
Oh, it still works.
What is that?
I could use this instead of belts on my bandsaw because it's a gear reducer.
Oh, okay.
Probably quieter and more too. stuck in this shit. You know, if we ever get like a proper place going, we should get one of these. Maybe not this one, but we should get one of these forklifts. Yeah, it works. Just needs some cleaning.
Wow, that's like seriously reduced.
Yeah, so that'd be good because then I could hook a motor to this and then...
Yeah, but how hard is it to turn?
Well, I need to open it up. There's probably no oil in it. Oh, the oil's leaking out.
What's it called? Easy?
Easy.
Or what is it?
Easy Fran. Easy Fran? Weird. You know, there's not that much stuff here like I thought there would be. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but kind of the same stuff over and over. It's freeing up a lot now. So I think that's just, we could open it up and there's probably a lot of water in there. But that's definitely good. Maybe it is a bit hot.
It is.
Hey guys, you don't hit my
Looks like they put a different sign over the sign.
Oh, they changed it to 20. It's 25 from 35. So should I go and grab that gear thing and work our way back?
You want that? Here, I'll grab it.
Well, I can grab it if you want. Okay. Hey. This is a good motor. That's all crudded up though. You want me to take it any longer?
No.
Okay. Well, thank you. That'd be cool to take something like that and get it running somehow and then like put a brick on the pedal and launch it over one of these piles of scrap.
We did that once on a car.
Yeah.
It was real low on oil and we wanted to see what would happen if we blew it up. So we stuck a brick on the pedal.
I'll meet you up there with the sewing machine, okay? Oh, I just realized. I guess he does want this because he gave it to me. Made in Japan. Why not? There might be some more tools. We'll probably pick around a little bit longer. If we find anything, we'll definitely make a video. Well, I thought we'd still look around a bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if that's okay. It's growing up quite a bit back here. Thankfully it's not like poison ivy or whatever. That'd be a big deal breaker. Most the same stuff.
Oh, it's just kind of closed in on us.
Yeah. That is tempting.
Yeah, the old pneumatic grinder.
We'll come back sometime maybe this winter and get this piece. Because that is a nice bandsaw. Nice the parts to it.
That's the metal bandsaw, isn't it?
Yeah, but these, yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Looks like there's a wasp nest in it. So I'm not going after it right now. Hey, you want to see what's around there? Or?
Sure.
Okay.
Looks like a lot of farm stuff.
Yeah, this is the same stuff from, you know, this side doesn't really change that much. But a lot of people take things back here to store for later, including us, because like we brought that thing back here and I haven't needed it quite yet, but it's good to know that it won't get thrown in the bin quite yet.
Now that's the size of barrel
But,
that people would like. That
yeah.
smaller size.
Well, they buy the big ones.
Do they?
Yeah, I sold them for 45 bucks because they had a drawing on the side. At the Third Street Market now they have it up on the shelf for decoration. This sucks. We did have clouds, now we have sun. I know I have one, but this chain hoist seems to work, and that's promising. Are any of these chains good? No, probably not.
Well, these chains, yeah, they'd be as good as anything on that.
Oh my god, I just realized this is a pivot bearing from an excavator.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my god, it's a little big for what I want, but
yeah.
You know, I'm thinking I could probably just make my own.
Oh god.
So I think like cylindrical bearings would go inside there.
Like, yeah, little roller.
Yeah, and you have two of them on each other. I don't know, might be. You can make a miniature tunnel boring machine with that. You know, I'm really glad I didn't buy that table saw at the scrapyard, because I told John about that welding table, because I remember him saying he was wanting one, and then he was like, no, I already ordered one, and he's already got one figured out for a welding table. But then it's like, but do you want this old table saw? It's like, well, yeah. So now I got a table saw for free. Now that's the John who is doing the Red Rooster. So this was at the Red Rooster. You can tell because it has all the plaster dust all over it. Red Rooster's doing great, but they have like a couple big table saws now, and this one's too small and it doesn't have a guard, so it's, or a fence or whatever. So he just needed to get it out of the brew the brew house or whatever it is, because they're going to be bringing some of the big brewery tanks in pretty soon. I'm hoping to go back and help out sometime. Now the chain hoist is going to my father, because he has I believe 15 feet between his floor and the rafters of his barn, so that'd be good, and be a good gift to my dad. And then this gear reducer, it's a May Fran Engineering Incorporated, Cleveland, Ohio, catalog number HS-1, ratio 50:1, and it seems like it's very promising. You know, 50:1, that's really good. A bunch of oil leaked out of there, so I'll have to open it up. But I'm thinking, for now, this will be good, because I can have a 1/4 horsepower motor running this, and then I can hook this to one of my hydraulic pumps for whenever I'm testing out, learning how to do hydraulics with the hydraulic stuff I have for my excavator. I'll set up a hydraulic circuit and have this turning it really slowly. That way I wouldn't be like shooting a bunch of oil across the room whenever I mess something up. And also then I'd have enough power so I could, you know, maybe it should be really slow, but I could do a proof of concept just to learn around, mess around and learn. But yeah, evidently that's 50:1. I can't believe it. We will open that up, and I believe I'll paint this black. That'd be cool, because that black paint works really well. But I could also do red. I don't know. Let's make sure the bearings are fine. I'm sure they're fine. Oh, I also got Liquidite. This was at the Red Rooster dumpster, because John kept the nicer one. But this one is a cardboard core. I'll see about making a wooden core for it. But it's a cool spool. I mean, why not? Now this sewing machine, I know I have enough sewing machines as it is, but this one's cool. Made in Japan. Made by Toyota, actually. And it was too nice to throw away. So I figured I'd best keep it. Oh, hey. Nice. Well, that's good, because that was through there, and it was too short to get to, but I can get to that pretty easily. And you know what? It looks like it was recently thrown out, because it doesn't look all that bad on the inside. It's just the parts that are exposed that got a little rusty. Seems it's kind of eaten up, but whatever. I'm wanting to start doing a series where I start restoring my sewing machines that I have, because I have like 5 or 6 of them. Pretty cool. Why does it have to be so hot here? You know, I think we might need more trees. If we had more trees, more shade, there might be it might be cooler here, but a lot of this is in sunlight throughout the day. Like I tried picking up one of those pieces of marble or granite that I got, and it about burned my hand. You know what? This is going from a scrapyard video to a random bits almost. So I got these off cuttings of the bush over there, and I thought, you know what? I might as well try to see if I can propagate them, or whatever the term is. So I had them soaking here for a day. And I think I'll probably put them in a potted plant, or a plant with soil in it, and keep it wet and just see what happens, because it's bush off cutting, so I don't really care what happens. Then I can maybe put, if they do grow into bushes, I put a elm branch in the ground over there just to see what happens, and it'll probably die. But I want to find out all the ways to kill a plant. Then I know, like, oh, that won't work. But because that one I had all these soaking for 24 hours, and it'd be nice if I could get a bush growing out there, so I could actually have, instead of a privacy fence, I have bushes like those. So there's the brick dump. Remember that, where I got all those bricks for my flooring and such? Well, there's always a lot of trees there. So last time me and my father were there, they had a bunch of cottonwood logs. I wish I would have grabbed them, because now I've decided not to make oak mallets, or at least I'm not confident about it. But the cottonwood mallets are just working really well, and I'm running out of cottonwood. I wish I would have gotten those big cottonwood logs, because they were huge. But then we went back the next day to get some, and they're all burnt. They just burned the whole pile. It's such a shame. But I thought, you know what? Me and my mother can go over there a couple weeks later, a couple days ago, and see if maybe any of them survived. There was a whole other pile of wood on fire, so it's obvious that I just need to keep going there, because obviously they keep dumping huge trees and all this amazing stuff. It's such a shame, because, like, wait, is this granite or something? It looks like it was all one big piece. Who throws that away? I mean, like, seriously. This is nice stuff. There's like no respect for this. Oh, you wanna hear something bad? Oh, this makes me pissed off. So that's we got some logs that didn't get burned, but that is an apple wood. They threw an apple tree onto the big pile of logs to burn without taking the apples off. Throwing an apple tree onto a big fire with apples still on it. I don't get it. Fucking Americans. Like, you know, you take the apples off and eat them at the very least. At the very least. But I got at least one little log of apple wood, and I'm thinking about a new product. I'm thinking, like, maybe more of a local product. I don't know if there'd be much interest in it, but it'd be a shame to just burn all this wood if I could slice it and make them into really nice little coasters. It might be more of an oak thing. Apple might not look too good, but if a wood looks nice, instead of burning it, I can make like little coasters of between 3 and 4 inches, and they're pretty nice, I think. Could be a neat little way to turn some wood into money instead of just going for the bigger stuff. I don't know though. I got some other wood though. You know, it's funny, I've actually started to work my way through a lot of my shoes. A lot of the wood, and I'm starting to work through that stuff over there, and pretty soon I'm going to start cutting these up into boards. I've decided a lot of this oak will not be good for mallets, because the mallets are just too fragile. I might still make some to sell, but this would be nice for furniture. So I'm going to quarter saw that stuff with my new sawmill I made, and inside of this white tarp shed, which is actually supposed to be a greenhouse. It gets really hot in here. I have a piece of oak drying out over there, but I got these 3 pieces at the dump. They didn't get burned. This is oak, and you see, like, wouldn't that make a nice coaster? Maybe a bit big, but I just think it'd be a shame, because I can't make too much lumber out of that. But coasters, that'd be something I could throw out pretty easily. Imagine if I could just make a machine that could just automatically make coasters. I could sell them for like 25 cents a piece. That'd be amazing. But I'll probably do something more like for $10 maybe. This is oak as well, and this is cottonwood. This was next to the fire. The other side's all burnt up, so it's actually really dry already. But I think I could probably get about 2 or 3 mallets out of that. Oh, speaking of mallets, I'm gonna make a few mallets for John, because he gave me that table saw, and I might make him one of those, what's it called, a strongman mallet, because, you know, like just something to help out with the red rooster and just for funsies. Oh right, so I'm totally just spilling the beans on future projects, but see, I'm probably going to repeat myself in the respective videos, because I'm planning to do an update on the company, like the hillsborotools.com, because production has been weird. It looks like I might actually end up with 2 or 3 products coming out at the same time, because well, the oak mallets, let's see, let's find one. You know, it fills me with sorrow anytime I have to use them, because this one, like, it cracked in half in the part where I didn't think it was going to crack. And let's see where my wire tensioner is. If you guys have ever seen a channel called Advoko Makes, I think that's the name, the Russian guy, I used his method for a wire tensioner, and I get this like as tight as I can, and then even then it still seems to somehow break and it's not tight anymore. I don't get it. Maybe it's still drying. That could be an option, but it just doesn't seem, I don't know, I'm just not happy with it. Meanwhile, the cottonwood mallets, I made one, and it's just, I remember why I love them so much. Oh, that was loud. Holy shit. Ah, that was a really square hit. Okay, let's not do that again. Actually, you know what? Let's turn that on. I started using that just for the fan and stuff. Oh, that's where that went. Forgot I used that because the swivel's broken. Yeah, so it's just like the cottonwood's so much nicer and it's easier to make, and I just like it. Yeah, so I think I might just go with the cottonwood for a while. But I didn't really have any plans for this, but I made this last night. It's just basically a crate that goes over the entire bandsaw table, but I just took this candle, and I just took that candle and rubbed it on the bottom, and it slides across really well. And so I can do up to several feet of cutting boards. I've had mixed opinions about this effect that this 2 teeth per inch blade gives. And you know what? I kind of like it. I actually kind of like it because it's rough, but yet it's not rough like it'll hurt your fingers. It feels like diamond plate. So if I'm going to be making furniture like stepping stools, maybe I would want this on the top so your feet wouldn't slip. Because it's wavy, it's not like jagged. So it's interesting, I don't know. But it's incredibly hard to cut this oak. It really needs to dry out more. I was just practicing with quarter sawing. This bandsaw, I mean, I know I'm really pushing it, but it's keeping up with me now. I'm really pushing this thing. So that'll be a good video. I'm thinking something like a thumbnail, like, I don't know. I'll have to figure out lighting, because otherwise, you know, I can see pretty much on the thumbnail. I've realized if I don't have my face in the thumbnail, then people don't really click that much. They're like, okay, fine. Fine, I'll put my face in the thumbnail. And, yeah, that's kind of it. Oh. Possible new, like, as I'm starting to get through these development projects, Because now I'm refining the design for making these cottonwood mallets to where if I find more cottonwood, then I can make more mallets. Excuse me. But another product I think I could do is I could actually modify my bandsaw to cut 2x6 boards into propellers for wind turbines, and I could probably do it fairly cheaply too, like making them $10 a blade for a 6-foot by 6-inch blade. That'd be pretty cool, I think. People might buy that, or at least I'll make it for myself. Yeah. And I'd probably sell them as like a blank that you could like smooth them out as you want, but it'll be like a triangular shape. I don't know, because I'd cut them down the middle kind of. Well, I'd cut in, then cut out, and it would make 2 blades per board, I think. It's getting hot. So yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, wow, this tripod's about dead. I really need to get cutting through this wood because bugs are going to start eating it again. It is drying out a bit. But every time I put something over it, fucking wind blows these things everywhere. But whenever they stay on, it does seem like it helps stop it from splitting. Some of the boards over there, some of the logs have splits that are like that wide. And of course those will be cut up. I'm getting a nice pile of oak for charcoal production, which will be really nice. And I'm hoping if I'm ever cutting up any tree stumps or something in the future, I can, what's it called, fat wood? I can actually separate the resin from that, and so I don't have to buy linseed oil. Maybe I can just use that resin for coating up stuff eventually, which would be kind of cool. It'd be nice to make a product where everything is kind of sourced for free. So yeah, I'm actually a bit worried that I might run out of cottonwood. So I might see about branching out again with the cottonwood mallets and trying other woods, because there's a bunch of trees down that were flooded and built like a big dam in the creek, and they're not too wet. So I might go cut them open and we can see if they make good mallets. I don't know. Well, that's right, I forgot. These are going to be tables. You cut them, make them into tables. That might actually work still. Maybe at least I'll make one for Bill, because he really likes that idea. Yeah, so I'm not really... I started to get fairly burnt out there for a while, and I took a couple weeks off. I'm still pretty much not doing YouTube videos. Any videos I do right now are more incidental, just whenever I happen to have good weather, but I'm not really pushing things. And about every day or so, I spend an hour or two tinkering with stuff in the workshop and refining my process. That's how the bandsaw pretty much, the bandsaw pretty much got figured out, was just poking at it for a couple minutes every day, usually at night. But unfortunately you can't film too much at night. But whenever I give up filming, it's like, well, you know what, I can just do it at night when it's nice and cool, and it's a lot better. For a while there, I was pretty pessimistic, unmotivated about my startup idea. Well, not really startup, but just me making things to sell that hopefully can like evolve into its own little business. And a lot of that was just because I was developing a product that I didn't find interesting or compelling, which was the oak mallets. A lot of people really like the idea of the oak mallets, but they're hard to make and they're not very good. They're just not good for some reason compared to the cottonwood mallets, which is like, oh, this is amazing. And so just like, I haven't thrown away the oak mallet idea. I really love how it looks. It's like hexagonal. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably just make a bunch of oak mallets, and then I'll only sell them as a kit. I won't sell them by themselves. But oh, that's another thing. What I'll probably do is I'm probably not going to do any special run of the mallets anymore. It'll just be like all of the handmade mallets from this year will just be kind of the 2020 mallet or whatever. And I'll probably sign each one or something like that. That way, like, I can make 10 every weekend and throw them up on the store. And if you don't get one, you don't get one. That's fine. You can get one later, and it'll be the same thing. And yeah, I just have a lot of thinking to do about that. I'll probably start out with a pretty small thing of just putting up 10 items, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll show you how to make your own ones if you don't want to pay, because the best thing to do would be to get people to make their own, like notepads or mallets or whatever. But it's turned out that a lot of these projects take a lot more effort than I thought, so maybe I am more secure. And you know, like it's easy to think like, well, if I put all the instructions out there, people are just gonna do it. No, they're not gonna fuck around with all this shit for months at a time to make mallets. That'd be cool if they did. Oh, I was in the newspaper. My friend Tori did a article about me and my workshop. She's a journalist. Well, she calls herself like a story writer. It's like, okay, you're not a journalist. Journalist is kind of taken a bad meaning as of late. Well, it always has been, but really bad lately. And but she makes really good stories. I only buy a newspaper when I'm in it. Oh well. But yeah, so I feel like I've reached over a hill with the different projects for the mallet company, I guess you just call it, where I feel like at pretty much any time I could just start selling products. But there's a couple little things that I need to finish. And mostly the logistics of it is just terrifying me, because like having to ship stuff. I had a series, very short run, where I tried selling stuff on eBay, and my viewers just fucked me over with that, because like people were like a month later demanding refunds on PayPal when they got the thing. Another one was saying that they didn't order it. It's like, yeah, you did. What's your deal? So, and then tons of people doing fake orders, and I ended up losing money on that and losing a bunch of items. So eBay definitely is not going to work. That's why I'm going with Etsy, because Etsy seems more promising. But yeah, I'm thinking I'd really like for this to be more of a local thing, where I could do like where people could just come to, like, maybe we do yard sales at Bill's house and just sell the products. I don't know. It's really hot out here. It's amazing how, like, clouds make a difference. Well, that's kind of it. I plan to show a lot better of what I've been up to with the company, as we just call it. And I'll show that a lot better in one of the updates for that. But right now, I'm just kind of taking my time, because, you know, I didn't upload for 2 weeks, and I'm feeling a lot better. Not great, but it felt good to be home in Eorzea. And Norrent sometimes, but mostly Eorzea. And I have a lot more of time that I just need to relax there. But I still have enough energy to focus on little things. I'm just not going to be doing daily videos, because that's just, well, mostly the heat, actually. Usually my burnout season is when it's really hot or when it's super frigid. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and all this cool shit that I got. And thank you very much for watching. See ya.